and gracious to say, don't wish your life away. Then when the teacher or the mayor's daughter or the sheriff's son had a birthday, he played too. And
of course.
That was an event that lasted forever because he had to drop 18 drumming pennies into that cereal box. I mean, that was an event. Kids came from other classrooms to watch. I mean, everything was an event then. The smallest thing that happened was an event.
Of course.
We don't have those anymore. Why is that? What's happened?
What?
I don't know. Wars, deaths, birthdays, Easter, even Christmas. Nothing gets to me like that now. I mean, things go by and nothing reaches us, does it? Nothing's an event anymore. You gotta go.
I know. I'm not going to tell you about the pie again. If it burns, there's bologna and cheese.
Turn off the oven, pick up Eddie at 5:40, take her overnight back.
You'll be all right. Can we go out tomorrow night? Would you like that? I think I would. Just us?
Great, Saturday night?
Yeah, dinner and maybe a movie. I'd love that. Call Betty to stay together, okay?
What's the deal?
Okay. I've got to run. If the girls call, tell them I left.
Okay.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Bozo, who's the war hero? One of your buddies?
Isn't Mary something else? I bet I haven't mentioned that guy more than 5 times. She recognized him and cut that out so I see it. I told you about him. The guy with the camera sent Mary a picture of me reading one of her letters sitting on the cam. The way they razzed me about her, I had to go into the tree. The only place I could read my man in peace.
Who's playing?
It's nothing. It's a rerun of an old Super Bowl game. Hey, so you're not on the news again today. You really kicked against the pricks, huh?
Yeah. They wanted an interview. A summary of my committee summation. Apparently unable to sum it up themselves. Wait till Monday.
Thought it was over.
Wait till Monday. Completely different thing.
Oh, what are you into now?
Watch Monday.
No, tell me.
Better not right now. Wait till it's official.
No, better tell me now. I have to be in Cincinnati Monday.
Carl, you're going to be the youngest dead millionaire I know.
Have you ever heard me say I liked it, huh? Running around like this? I don't go more than I have to. It's not my money, it's the bank's money, the investor's money.
What's in Cincinnati?
It's nothing. It's an office building in Oakwood. Half finished.
They run out of financing?
Money is what they run out of. Tell me about your thing Monday.
They have papers in Cincinnati.
Oh, you bastard. You're going to start giving me hints, huh? I know if I've been following it. I read up on you when I can, you know? Christ, my hands are dry.
Jesus!
What is it?
Wow!
Bite your tongue?
Tooth! Damn! I just never seem to make it to the damn dentist.
Looks like you're better. What is it, tender?
Tender? Hell, it's gone. Jesus. Sometimes I can't believe it. Everywhere I look, it's falling apart. I'm winding up the herrings last week on my feet. I feel like I'm sweating. I think, Lord, I'm really worked up. I look down, and my ink pen's leaking all down the front of my shirt, inside my jacket. 14 cameras on me. I'm ripping Palmer Holtz's defense apart brilliantly.
All that.
And all I'm thinking is, it's soaked through to my skin. I'm standing there like Napoleon, and I start leaving fingerprints all over the table. I have to wait till recess to change my shirt. It's always something. My grandfather's pen, too. Beautiful old Waterman. Jesus, Carl, I keep thinking that my real life's going to begin any day now. This can't be it. This is just temporary. It's a dry run. I got a whole agenda of tabled activities. My mother keeps calling me collect, tell me to write her more often. I have my girl send her clippings. She writes me to get a haircut. You look too thin. I bet you eat nothing but sandwiches. Everything's tabled till next meeting.
Waiting for some day when the taxes go down to get the mortgage paid off?
I gotta discuss this total upheaval with Gaby. I've known her for a week and a half.
That's the Monday thing? I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Ooh. Trouble is, the other day I had a flash of objectivity. I made the mistake of asking myself what I wanted to do with my life. You're better off to go out blind. You take it all in. It
all falls apart. I know.
Never do that. Ask what it's all about. Never do that.
Hey, go get that if you're gonna get a toothache.
My 32nd birthday, I stood in the yard and I looked down the block. This came as quite a revelation to me. I said, Alexander, you're not going to alter the course of the planet in any way. You aren't going to be president, or change the course of law, or eliminate injustice or graft to any tangible extent, because you can bellow about corruption from the steeple of the First Presbyterian Church. But all the guys down the block are burning leaves. That's what they're doing with their lives. Burning leaves.
How do you know?
On what?
But that's what they're doing. They may be writing to their mother more often, or going to the dentist. Telling the wife about Monday's upheaval.
Come. Where's he getting them? What are they doing? Burning leaves.
All right, burning leaves. It's important for them to have leaves burned. I mean, you like a sloppy lawn. Don't knock them for cleaning up.
Paying bills. Fighting with Gaby, pains my leg. Firing the secretary. Heartburn. That just can't be what it's all about. I begin to see the sense of following the call of Maxie Jean Coleman and flying to Ibiza. Law buddy of mine. Phi Beta Kappa. Valedictorian. PhD in chemistry on the side. Tending artichokes and wild strawberries on the sunny hill of an island off Spain. Now, it's going to take a great deal of talking to convince me he's got the wrong idea.
Because hypochondriac as you are, where would you find a dentist? Stop, it's fine. Alex, life's a ball breaker. It really is. It's a mess. When I was a kid, I had it all worked out. The whole point was to be happy. I was going to write a book. The Principle of Life, I was going to call it.
Modestly.
Goddamn, that was wrong. Of course, I didn't have any principles except you should go to church on Sunday and be kind to dumb animals. Work sounded like play. Didn't know it was work.
You were also single, which doesn't hurt.
No, that's different. That's the only good thing out of it. Hell, I didn't know you had to get ahead. I thought you could just lope along.
Oh, you managed to get pretty well ahead.
Yeah. In the beginning, it was fun. Hell, it was a ball game. People aren't prepared if you just want to play fair. It amazes me. The whole country's profiteering and pickpocketing each other. It's a daisy chain. That's what business amounts to. We're all telling each other every minute how important all the things we believe in are. How the world would collapse if we let up for a minute. Believing all the things we believe and doing all the things we do. Hell, nobody believes it. We all know it's a shell game. It strains all our faculties, keeping all the lies straight and juggling all the rationalizations and pretending we don't notice anyone else struggling with it. And you tell me you're not contented with your lot? Jesus Christ, Alex, it's a lousy lot. Nobody's content with it. I know what it is. Of course, that's what it is.
What is?
Monday. Your Monday thing. The commission thing, right?
I don't know. What?
You've just investigated a scandal involving the Department of Transportation and City Funding, right?
Right.
And the new department is going to have someone to head it, who should be brave and loyal and kind.
Loyal,
and honest.
fearless, brave, kind, honest, and true. That's not it.
Not what?
That's not Monday.
For real.
It's not it.
Better than that.
Maybe.
Bigger.
Might be.
Oh, you're being a prick. You know that?
You'd know what it was if you read the paper.
I'm not interested anymore. How come you never told Gaby? It's so great for you, such a upheaval. It doesn't look like that. How come you haven't told her?
Because if I told her, I'd have to talk to her, and I can't talk to her. You should hear our conversations, or what passed for conversations. Actually, long analytical examinations on the day's minutiae. And she wants me back on trial cases, which is a dead end, but she knows what time to expect me home for dinner. I say, honey, don't expect me till late, so she doesn't expect me till 6 or 7. I get home at 10, she's crawling the walls. I say, honey, don't expect. I don't know if we have to sell the house, or lease it or something.
Sell the house?
Lease it, something. Oh, hell, she wouldn't even hate that. She goes along with anything. Gaby would go along with it if we had to move into the county jail. Yeah, she'd be in there polishing and scrubbing. She's probably all the penal system really needs.
Gaby's all right.
No, Carl, it isn't a joke. She's changed. She's compulsive. There's nothing right about it. Even sex. Brother, I really turn off sometimes. I just want to get a good night's rest. I go to bed, manage to get to sleep, and she wakes me up. Only gently. Always gently, as if that made it all right. And she keeps at it until she manages to turn me off altogether. She can't even see what she's doing. Apparently never notices the effect of the thing she does. She's playing little secret intrigues with me. It's ridiculous. I don't enjoy it, being raped every night by my own wife. What kind of married life is that?
I wouldn't know. I don't have that kind of problem.
You think men are sex conscious? It's them who are so damned over sex. Girls should start getting screwed at about age 9.5.
Oh, come on.
Then maybe they lose some of their illusions about it. They think that's the only way they can make their husbands happy. Gaby can make me most happy by going home to mother for a month. I understand. I finally understand why men have children when they don't really want them. Can't afford them, they don't want them. They think something 2 feet long, that big around, stuffed up there for a couple months, day and night, will finally satisfy them, and they can get some sleep.
I wish to hell I made it down to the hearings to see you at work. I mean, that's no wonder you're getting famous. You're the best irrelevant spitballer in town. You don't believe anything you say. Look how you work yourself up.
I never
That's
say
beautiful.
anything I don't believe.
Yeah, but you can believe anything. You believe it as you say it. No joke. You walk into the courtroom and they applaud like for a film star, an entertainer. They eat you up.
Just for the record, I think we should make it clear that in school, this football star, hero,
Okay.
jock,
Okay.
millionaire construction developer,
Enough.
minor in 19th century romance lit.
Maybe you're just undersexed.
No, I'm not undersexed.
Wait, isn't that, is it?
What, undersexed?
No. Did someone die?
When?
You're not talking about old man Hayes. Representative Hayes, killed over flat on Michigan Avenue. The governor has to appoint a replacement to fill Hayes' term. Now is that an appointment, or do we have a special election?
No, it's a special election. But the governor does handpick the nominee.
So call it an appointment.
Call it an appointment. And?
No, I think it's fine for the governor. And it's the obvious move. Why wouldn't Gaby go along with it if that's what you want? Is it?
I said I'd consider it.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, I know you really do have very definite feelings and all, but this is not what I expected.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll be going. I want to thank you for the toothache.
No, wait a minute. Is that what you want? Politics?
I said I'd think about it.
You wouldn't have to sell the house. God, you'd only be gone 2 years. Well, hell, you get to Washington, you never come back. You'll be president.
I knew you were going to be so happy for
You're
me.
a natural.
I can't discuss it now.
Okay, of course not. You know damn well, if you want it, I want you to have it. What's with Gaby now? Why isn't that working? What's antagonizing?
I don't want to discuss it, it's fine.
You look happy enough to me. When I see you, the two of you, you're the perfect couple.
Of course we look happy to you. We go out and she's fine. We have a ball. We get home and she changes completely. Her voice changes. The way she walks changes. She stops laughing, or she starts laughing seductively.
Oh, he's off again.
It's like she's got a little movie of the evening up in her head, and we've come to the X-rated scene. You should see the array of nightgowns she's got. She must think I have a fetish. Or maybe she has. Why should only men have fetishes? Outside with you and Mary, she's fine. She gets home with just me and she changes completely. I love her too. Out. I can fuck her under the table. We get home and she practically turns to oatmeal on the threshold. She loses every bone in her body. I have to hold her up. Her kisses all turn to tongue, like she was trying to get me hot. Hell, I was hot already. And if I don't bang her in the Pachysandra, she's going to turn me off by the time I get my pants unzipped.
Your problem is you don't like big sloppy kisses. I mean, you're making a big issue out of what is basically a matter of taste. I mean, I'd say offhand that you love her, but I don't want to hear it.
No. Not that. Well, less and less. You don't love someone all the time. You love them for moments. A while now and a while after a while. With Gaby, the times are getting fewer and fewer. All right. You like to get me going, hmm? Prove my lack of convictions? Get me going? Oh, I'm sorry to be such a drag ass. Kvetching about my problems when your business is in such good shape. Your married life's on such solid rock, so I
I
did.
didn't say that. Don't start
One
it.
good island and a shit soup of disillusion.
Oh, come on, Alex.
Carl, you're completely transparent. Never play poker, Carl, you'll lose your shirt.
We're not at your hearings, Alex. You're not on the house floor. Don't cross-examine.
Then what is it? You're turning all woolly and introspective, morbidly thumbing over your life.
Haven't felt well.
Carl, you're a physical horse. Mentally, the species has been somewhat different lately.
I've had headaches for the past couple
I
of
can
months.
tell a hangover from the headache, the condition you're usually in.
Alex, I'm not interested in the subject of one of your tirades, okay?
God damn, Carl. You know she's cheating on you, don't you?
You son of a bitch.
Don't you?
Does everybody know?
I don't think so. Gaby told me.
She isn't a whore. I think she really loves him. He isn't like that.
Did she tell you?
No. No, she doesn't know I know. I don't imagine. I saw them once. Well, I knew before that. I mean, it's something you know? There needs no ghost, come from the grave to tell me this.
All right, got it.
He has a family, too. 3 girls.
You know who he is?
Oh, sure. Oh, Steve, this isn't any good. It's no big deal. It's a comedy. It's a farce. It's not to be serious about.
But you know who he is?
Yes. Yes, he's my CPA, you see. His firm does the accounts for my office. Now, no more. I don't think about it. It's all the same to me.
Carl. Mary's a powerhouse. You got to keep ahead of her, Ellen. You know that. You used to be ahead of things.
You shouldn't say I gotta keep on top of her, huh?
What are you doing? joking.
What are you doing? Waiting. It'll burn out. My God, we've been married 7 years. It's normal. It's no big deal. I envy your energy. You can be so concerned, Alex. I'm sorry. I can't get involved with anything. What did you call me? Wooly? No, Wooly is perfectly fair. I come home and I read what you've been saying and watch the roundup of the day's news events and all that's happening in the world. It seems like a lot is. But I don't follow it. And I watch and hope along that something will involve me, touch me, grab me, piss me off. Something involve. It's the same thing as with Mary. I can't galvanize any concern. Nothing anyone says is real. How am I supposed to relate to it, huh? Involve. I have an office manager who boils over or gets worked up over him. I remember when I was about 12 or so, somewhere in Colorado or Ohio or Wyoming, this little girl was playing in her backyard or near a mine shaft or somewhere. And the ground caved in. Or she got too close to the well, but she fell down, way down, 40 or 70 feet or so into this hole in the ground. This little girl was in this hole. She was about 3 years old, or 5 or something like that. And they couldn't reach her. And firemen came, and men with various kinds of gear. And they were afraid of caving in the sides of the hole. And they tried to dig her, reach her, dig her out. They could hear her, and they knew she was alive. And everyone all over the country stayed around the radios and prayed for her. Telegrammed the parents hope and messages of compassion and love and hope for this little girl.